I want to play you a clip filmed by a mom who took her 2 black daughters to Sesame Place children's theme park in Philadelphia. It's been viewed nearly 600,000 times, and it appears to show a performer dressed as the Sesame Street character Rosita, shows first bilingual puppet, ignoring 2 little black girls. Considering Sesame Street was originally created for the educational benefit of young black kids, that clip, of course, has gone viral and caused an uproar. In response, Sesame Place put out a statement apologizing for the incident, but denying the performer had malicious intent, saying, quote, "The costume's forms sometimes make it difficult to see at lower levels, and sometimes performers miss hug requests." But that statement did very little to quell the controversy, especially as more videos began to surface all across social media, including this one from my next guest, showing the same character walking past, just coincidentally, another black child. And to be clear, we don't know if the same person is portraying this character in all of these videos in the costume. But still, you can't help but feel bad for these little kids who are just intentionally or not being ignored. And Sesame Place followed up with a second statement, this time committing to conducting training for employees so they, quote, "better understand, recognize, and deliver an inclusive, equitable, and entertaining experience to guests." And joining me now are 2 parents, Lauren and Rodney Willie. They filmed the second clip you saw there showing their daughter being ignored by the Rosita character. And Lauren, I'll start with you. Help us understand what happened when you visited Sesame Place earlier this month. Take us through what we see here on this video.
So we'd been at the park pretty much all day, and we were trying to take our daughter to see as many of the characters as possible. They list the times people are going to be at different places early in the day when the park opens at about 10. And we were trying to get to Rosita, and we saw her walking. We know that they have to get to different locations. So, we're trying to be understanding of schedule and so forth, but she kind of just waved Lola off, and we didn't really want to make much of it, but then she stopped a few paces away and greeted another child. So in that moment, we were faced with the choice. Do we say something and then be remembered for having an exchange with Rosita, or do we distract our child and try to, make the best of the moment? So we chose the latter. And then a few weeks later, when we saw the first video, days later, when we saw Paige's video up, we were like, wow, maybe this isn't a coincidence. And then the next morning, we saw 2 more. We were like, okay, well, you know what? We need to put ours out here also, just in case people are trying to dismiss what the first mother was saying. Because that one child could be, okay, it's an accident, but 4 videos of 6 kids with the same character looks like a pattern.